What's up, everyone? It's your girl Faye. So, in today's adventure, I'm at Bora Bora Wildlife Park. So, this is a privately owned park, and it features a number of wild animals and a luxury tented camp and a restaurant. So, the first animal that I spotted while here is the helmeted terrapin. When I got here, it was sunny, a little bit sunny. So they were out and I got to see them in nature. And as you can see, it was kind of camouflaging with the grass. So this helmeted terrapin, they live in fresh water. So what the park does, or rather what Bora Bora does, is making sure that they change the water regularly. And I'm not good with reptiles, so me holding this, it didn't stand well with me. As you can see, I look frightened. Yeah, so anyway, but at least I got to hold it. So the next animal that I spotted was the Egyptian goose. So the thing that I learned about these birds, which is quite interesting, is they are monogamous. Wow, right? So they couple up after the age of 2 years. That is when they choose a partner. And once they choose a partner, it's for life. Like that's your lifetime partner. That's your soulmate. So in case anything happens to your partner, as a bird, as the goose, the Egyptian goose specifically, so you are not allowed to remarry, or rather, they don't remarry. So they might end up dying of depression, loneliness, and die, or they can also be eaten because they are edible. So yeah, I found that to be really with birds. I can imagine chickens, how chickens behave. So anyway, they are monogamous. That is the special thing about them. So they are in the duck family. And while here, as you can see, it started raining. So I think my visit was a blessing. What do you think? Yeah, for sure it was a blessing. So I also spotted the normal ducks, the common duck that we do see, because the Egyptian goose also fall under the duck family. So the black one you see there, I don't know whether you can spot it. That is the Muscovy duck, which is the normal duck that we often see. Then over here, something interesting showed up. So this is the dung beetle, and as you see, it was moving its food around. So it had made it into a ball and trying to move it around. So I learned that what happens is it pushes the dung all the way to its destination, or rather wherever it wants to put it, and it buries it. So this dung acts as food and also as a breeding ground for the dung beetle. Interesting, right? I also got to see this wild boar. So when I first saw them, I actually thought they were pigs, huh? But getting a close view, you can tell it's not a pig, but they fall under the same family. So they're basically wild pigs. They're also known as wild pigs. So I got closer and wanted to touch them. It was a bit scary at first. Yeah, but I was determined to do that. So I ended up, or rather, I finally got to touch it. Yeah, so touching it, that's me scared. Touching it, the texture of the fur was rough and very strong. It felt like the fur can be used to make a net or a rope. Like it was really tough. Yeah, so that's something I noted about the skin, and they are basically omnivorous. That means they eat both plants and animals. So they mostly feed on vegetables, insects, and of course other foods. And something about Bora Bora is the water stations. They were really clean. Like even over here, we know pigs to be kind of dirty. The water spot was clean. So I also got to see these birds. I don't really know the names for these birds. Let me know in the comment section, by the way, because these are common. Most I've seen them domesticated. So yeah. Then the other animal you see here, of course, you can already guess that's a rabbit. But this is not just a normal rabbit. It's an albino rabbit, or New Zealand white rabbit. That is because of their eyes. That's why they are called albino rabbits. As you can see, the eyes kind of look reddish, pinkish. So the reason for that is they lack melatonin, which is a pigment responsible for the hair and eye colors. Yeah, so they lack that, hence being called albino rabbits. Then I wanted to touch them. Actually, I wanted to touch everything on this visit. I wanted to touch all animals except for the reptiles, which I was a little bit scared, but you know me, I ended up touching them. Yeah, so that's my guide trying to make it go back, but he told me it wasn't going to fall. It can't fall on its own. Yeah, they are very careful. Yeah, so and as you can see, let me know, what do you think of the cleanliness of this place? Because I think they've really maintained the cleanliness. Notice that water spot down there, also very clean. They do cleaning every day in the evening from 6, which I found to be really good and great for the animals. It was still raining, drizzling. So these others are warthog. I used to call them warthogs, but they are warthogs. Yeah, so as you can see, they are in a place that is muddy, kinda, if you notice. So I was told the large one is the male, the smaller ones are the females. So the reason as to why they are stationed, or rather they are in a place that is muddy, is because they lack sweat glands. So the mud helps them to cool themselves. So whenever it's very sunny, they get to play in the mud to cool themselves. Yeah, that is because they lack sweat glands, as I said earlier on. So, yeah, let me know. I hope you're learning something, because I really learned a lot on this particular trip, or rather on this visit. So, again, the water sports. The water sports in this place was something else. Just notice how clean this water station, or rather this pond, looks. Very clean, right? So that's how clean Bora Bora is, and I feel like that is something they've really worked on maintaining. Hey, then I got to see the ostrich, and as you can see, I was trying to call it to me. Yeah, I really enjoyed. Like, I think I love animals. I just love being in nature. Yeah, so this trip was heavenly. That's me feeding the ostrich, and I was given an ostrich egg. There was no ostrich egg that was complete, so this one is already it doesn't have anything inside. Yeah, then that is a baby crocodile. Yeah, me holding a baby crocodile. I told you, I mentioned earlier on, me and reptiles, that's where I draw the line. But on this trip, I think my guide was also really good. So he was patient with me. So I got to hold the baby crocodile. And as you see, close to me is the ostrich. And this big crocodile, I was told it's 18 years. Yeah, it's 18 years, and as you can see, it's quite big. And also the water that it's in, I forgot to ask if this is also cleaned, but I think they also clean this. So they keep cleaning it. I don't know how, I forgot to ask. Then we got to see this, so rather I got to see this monitor lizard. So there are quite a number of animals, or rather, yeah, animals over here on this particular place, Bora Bora. And again, the water sports, clean. Like, the cleanliness in this place is on another level. And they also have zebras, or what I call zebras. Yeah, the zebras. So, like, imagine these are the tented camps that I mentioned earlier on. So imagine waking up to that view. Awesome, right? Then I also got to feed the giraffe. So as you can see, the giraffe was quite strong. It was almost pulling me up. So I kept feeding it this plant, and it seemed to enjoy the plant. So yeah, we had a good time, me and the giraffe. Yeah, also got to see some buffaloes. So this place like has a wide number of animals. So yeah, that is the buffalo. And something I learned about the buffaloes is that you can tell male from female by looking at the horns. The male have a thicker, like the horn is thicker and less curvature, while the female one has thin curved uh, like horns. So that is the cow. They go by just like cows, bull and cow. So cow is female, bull is male. So this was a bull, and you can also tell from the balls. Yeah, so this trip was quite educational, and I'm hoping you are learning something also. So these were other buffaloes, and if you notice, I'm zooming in for you to see that bird over there. They have that, was it called symbiotic relationship, whereby they're both benefiting. So the bird is eating ticks, and the buffalo is getting the health, like
Mm.
no
Isn't it
tick problem.
vegetarian?
Yeah, they also have
So
tortoise, yeah,
how do you
which can live for
yeah,
80 to
share
150
that with
years.
us?
Jambo gani nzuri sana, wageni mwakaribishwa. Bora Bora, hakuna matata. Aise jambo, jambo bwana, habari gani nzuri sana, wageni mwakaribishwa. Bora Bora, hakuna matata. Bora Bora yetu, hakuna matata. Bora Bora ni amani, hakuna matata. Karibu wageni wetu, hakuna matata. Tunawakaribisha, hakuna matata.
So once I finished dancing with the locals, which was quite entertaining and therapeutic, I tipped them and left for this souvenir shop. So don't forget to tip the locals, because that's how they get to earn their living, and it's also a way of growing the local community and giving back to community. So then you can also get yourself a meal at their restaurant, that is Bora Bora Wildlife Park restaurant. So I wasn't hungry, so I just came to this souvenir shop, and it had quite a lot of items to choose from. So I'll give you a short tour of the souvenirs, or rather the shop. And maybe if ever you are in Kenya or at Diani, you can plan a visit at Bora Bora Wildlife Park, and get yourself something, or also experience what I felt interacting with the animals, just being around nature. And yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy, because I really enjoyed this visit. I did. Yeah, so there's quite a lot to choose from. And yeah, let me know what you think so far of this trip. I hope you got to enjoy, because I really did enjoy filming this. And in case you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to be part of this family. And remember, I'm on this 100 days vlog challenge. So there's a video every other day for 100 days. I know this will be difficult, but I'm determined to pull it through. So yeah, thank you for watching. Kindly leave a comment, share the video with your friends that you think love such content, and also subscribe. Your subscription means a lot to me. It's a motivation, yeah, to keep doing this. And also drop suggestions of other videos that you would love to see on the channel. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. And bye.